yes, I smell suffering and power fantasies with a bit of shoulder pads, business cards, massage oil. I don't think I'm drinking this. But mostly, it must be Mob Psycho. And when we left off, well, Reagan was in a spot of trouble. Well, they all were in a spot of trouble. And as long as he's not too badly harmed, well, who's going to pay for his suit? But ultimately, we need to find a way to calm Mob down, because all hell will let loose otherwise. I'm itching to see what happens. So let's go. Having the power over gravity is kind of a cool power, to be fair. And to be able to create... It said miniature black holes, or something along those lines. It was amazing that the building was damaged just in a way for the moonlight to be shone through like that. Leave us quivering in anticipation. Those eyes. Well, I don't believe they're the eyes of forgiveness. But the way that a lot of things in Mob Psycho aren't exactly as they seem, it could immediately just cut back and Mob starts bawling his eyes out and crying and not actually having massive amounts of power. Or the body improvement club come in and save the day. And I like how this series has made its evil villains a organisation that is kidnapping people to add to bolster their ranks and eventually take over the world. And we're only seeing a fraction of that. So it leaves a lot for the future. It's nice that he's still somewhat able to think things through. Huh? Oh. Okay. Hmm? Amazing! So what? It doesn't affect him? Ow! Didn't you say that he had that for a long time? He just shattered someone's possession. Like, is... I don't believe that spirits are able to be exercised like that so easily. Is Reagan actually really badass? Huh? Yeah, it was just 3D projections. Monster. The truth is, he's Reagan. Huh? Is he going to snap them out of the delusion that they're going to aim for world domination? Is that Dimple? Oh, damn it! I kind of hoped that Reagan was amazing, not just he acted as a sponge for mobs' stress. Sometimes it doesn't need people of amazing power to sort situations. It just needs a kind word. Excuse me? And he's batting them away less like they were less than flies. I wonder if he's going to file a lawsuit against this company for the damage that they've done, just to put the extra hurt in. Something is definitely weird here. I'm flying. Come on, what's that snappy one-liner you're gonna say? Well, he's not anything, so. Oh, they're using that. So he filled the black holes to bursting point? Take your hat off. Yeah, you could have been a bit kinder about it. He wouldn't be wrong. Yeah, aren't you a bit old to be playing with toys? He's seen the good side. Yeah, there are, I've said it before, people who have had absolutely devastating origins and events that have happened. Doesn't make an excuse to act like that. Hmm. Oh, God. World's smallest violin. I suppose. What happens if that wasn't actually a, a toy? I wonder what that smells like. Hopefully cinnamon. I like cinnamon. Did it just eat his fist? His dress sense. It's fashion. Fashion? So unnecessary. Hmm. So not only does he have to destroy him physically, he has to destroy his sense of. Well, his dress sense, for one. Giving them a nice talking to. Ah, that's to be expected from the big boss. Is he gonna give them a new lease of life like he did with all the underlings? I'm a commoner. I'm built better than you. What does it make? Yeah, what does that make you? Ooh. Make them face reality. If anyone could do it, yeah. Oh, it looks like I was right about that identity. Mm. I mean, it is, isn't it? That's quite a few scars. Ah, people who think they are better than everyone else. They usually get taken down a peg or two. I mean, there's nothing quite wrong with you just being having like abilities and making use of it, but it's what you put the abilities towards. Yeah, it's like a polar opposite to mob, isn't it? Do you have that many blood vessels on your scalp to be able to pop it like that? Hmm. I almost forgot about him. Of course, it'd be a. I didn't think it would be an ex machina. Reversal? He can reverse psychic powers? Oh, good. I it will not be the best to hit elderly people. Have you not heard of like insiders having someone there to judge your performance and not make it clear? Marshmallow? Oh, good boy. He actually fought his way through all of the extras that are in that jar. Too late. But there are those that are the weakest and yet can still make a huge impact based on what they do and what they choose to for their actions, all throughout our own history. And it is those that have a sense of superiority due to their status, class, perceived personal strength that issues arise. Sorry. Oh look, it's the seventh leader. Sorry, who are you? Why, she's actually going to get an article out of him for the magazine or newspaper. It's nice that they're revisiting that character. Just a little. He... Really? See, his storyline could be something really bad. That top. And the fact that he is kind of let bygones be bygones. Everyone has grown so much. My boy Pompadour, I'm so proud. Yep, he was part of the club. Although it'll take a bit longer to change fully. And he's still trying his best. It looks like his road is still a long one, but he lost his shoe. I feel like I connect with these guys so too much. They're used to giving him that pep treatment after his workout. I guess they didn't meet during the prison break, so. And having a reformed psychic look after them. Build an army. Self-defense, that's okay. I was concerned for a second. I would like to see what their growth is later on. Oh. Yeah, he just borrowed them, hopefully. Wait, Reagan's actually being honest? Don't accidentally exercise him. Sure. Keep telling yourself that, Dimple. Well, it looks like that'll be something to deal with in the future. Are we revisiting the beginning with that conversation? Very useful. Why don't you give him a spoon made out of, I don't know, wood, or give him chopsticks or something? Eat with a fork, maybe. Mushy mushy. Giving the results. So that's the boss. Great. Just giving small tidbits of information there. He's his father and. Can he blink? What is that? A bounty, you say? And it would help out with the Body Improvement Club. Hopefully, he's not going to get lost in the woods. Sure, it's a fun thought experiment, but whether these things could actually exist is a different thing. Why, they're bears. You can't use that as a catch-all for every situation. Hmm. Oh, hello. It's a tremor. Give it the mushroom. How quick he is to disregard his previous statements. That was kind of gross. Oh, quite a few mushrooms. Hmm. Even after experiencing all of that, Reagan is still so down to earth. And so there you have it. Episode 12 of Mob Psycho. It was a fun journey. And yes, there is another season, so you may be looking forward to that. I'm going to tell you now that if you want to make sure you don't miss it if it eventually comes back to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications. But if you're here for more than Mob, well, I thank you. But also, how am I going to live without my weekly dose of Reagan? Such a good boy, I wish I had a role model like him. Yes, I'm already regretting the words I said. One thing that I do love about One and his works is that it's always fun to see what character designs he comes up with for the monsters, for the espers, for the psychics, for, well, this isn't One Punch Man, but the heroes. And I kind of hope in the future that, well, they don't do away with their childish gimmicks of shoulder pads, capes, and trying to look stylish. Because, of course, that is the biggest factor when it comes to psychic powers. So if you enjoyed this episode and everything previously, please let me know by leaving a like. And also, why not let me know down below in the comment section what your current stress levels is? Personally, I think mine's about 0.4%. Things are going relatively well at the minute, so get some rest so I can see you in the next one. If you wish to be the voice of reason to build up the suspension bridge that is my channel, then consider moving on to Patreon, much like these amazing people here. So, to Florida Taku, Sal, Raywin, HSTR, Dedamet 1997, Louis Almanza, Aisha M, Danny Chui, Jiwan, ASD, and everyone else, thank you.